Want to know the biggest mistake new real estate investors make? They jump straight into a complex multifamily property thinking bigger is better and end up losing thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've seen it happen over and over again. In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 best types of rental properties for beginner investors. The ones that actually make money and won't keep you up at night worrying about your investment. After helping hundreds of investors get started in real estate, I've identified the exact properties that give the beginners the best and highest chance of success. Before we dive in, let me share with you something important. You see, in the investment world, we grade neighborhoods by classes, A, B, C, and D. One of the biggest secrets to success as a new investor is knowing exactly which grade to target. Most people get this completely wrong, but I'm going to show you the sweet spot that's perfect for beginners. Here's what makes this video different. I'm not just going to tell you what properties to buy. I'm going to show you exactly why these properties work for beginners, what to look for, and most importantly, how to avoid the costly mistakes that I see many new investors make all the time. Whether you're just starting to think about real estate investing or you've been analyzing deals but haven't pulled the trigger yet, this video is going to give you the clarity you need to move forward with confidence. Number 1, turnkey single-family homes in good condition. Let me start with what I consider the absolute best property for beginners to invest in. It's a turnkey single-family home that needs little to no work. Now, when I say turnkey, I mean a property that's either already performing as a rental or could be performing very quickly with little to no effort. Here's why it's such a powerful starting point. When you're new in real estate investing, confidence is everything. I've seen so many investors get stuck in analysis paralysis, constantly second-guessing themselves and never taking action. But with a turnkey property, you're walking into immediate cash flow. You're not dealing with major renovations, you're not trying to figure out complex systems like you would in a multifamily, and you're not risking your initial investment on your renovation estimates being wrong. Think about it this way. As a new investor, you want to build confidence through wins, not getting beat down by project delays and budget overruns. A turnkey property allows you to focus on learning the fundamentals of being a real estate investor. Things like tenant screening, property management, and understanding market dynamics without adding the stress of major repairs or renovations. Number 2, properties in C+ to B- neighborhoods. This is very important, so pay attention. In real estate investing, we grade neighborhoods from A to D. A neighborhoods are luxury areas, while D neighborhoods are typically the lower income areas with higher crime rates. The sweet spot for beginner investors are the C to B range. Let me explain why this is so powerful. In the C to B range neighborhoods, you're typically looking at working class areas where people have stable jobs. These aren't the higher end neighborhoods, but they're solid areas where people take care of their properties. The beautiful thing about this range is that you get the best of both worlds. Good quality tenants and better cash flow than you find in an A neighborhood. And here's where the real magic happens. This is something that most new investors don't understand. When you buy in this range and this neighborhood class, you have multiple exit strategies. If you decide real estate investing isn't for you, you could sell to either another investor or possibly a homeowner. This flexibility in your exit strategy reduces your risk as a beginner. Number 3, properties with clear exit strategies. Speaking of exit strategies, let me explain why this is so important for beginners. This is actually why I don't recommend starting multifamily, even though they might seem more attractive at first. Here's the reality. If you buy a multifamily property and decide you want to sell because this isn't for you, your only real buyers are other investors. And let me tell you, experienced investors can be ruthless when they smell desperation. They'll pick apart every little detail of your property and your numbers, potentially leaving you with a significant loss. But with a single family home in that C to B sweet spot we talked about, you have options. You could sell to another investor who sees the rental potential. You could sell to a first-time home buyer who's looking to get into the neighborhood. You could even sell to someone who's looking to downsize. This flexibility means you're much less likely to take on a loss, even if you decide real estate investing is not for you. Number 4, properties with immediate income potential. Let's talk about something that's often overlooked: the importance of immediate income potential. When you're starting out, you want a property that can start generating revenue quickly. This isn't about making money, it's about building momentum and confidence in your investment strategy. You're gonna wanna look for properties that either already have quality tenants in place or would need minimum work to get rent ready. The goal here is to start seeing positive cash flow within a few days of purchase. This quick win can give you the confidence to keep going and expand your portfolio. Number 5, properties in stable markets. As a beginner, you want to invest in markets with proven stability. You're gonna look for areas that have consistent job growth, diversified employment bases, and steady population growth. Avoid markets that are too dependent on a single industry or employer. The reason for this is so important for beginners is that stable markets are more forgiving of the small mistakes that you're gonna make when you're learning. They give you time to learn the ropes without the pressure of rapid market changes that could affect your entire investment. Number 6, properties with manageable maintenance requirements. When you're just starting out, you wanna minimize your potential headache. You're gonna wanna look for properties built with quality materials and good construction method. Newer isn't always better, but you want to avoid properties with obvious deferred maintenance or those that may have large expense items coming up soon. This ties back to why I recommend turnkey properties for beginners. You wanna focus on learning how to be a landlord, not becoming a general contractor. Save the fixer-uppers for when you have more experience and better understanding of renovation costs with more confidence. Number 7, properties with strong rental history. Final type of property that's perfect for beginners is one with a proven rental history. This doesn't mean the property needs to have been a rental before, but the area should have a strong rental market with consistent demand. Look for neighborhoods where rentals are common but not dominant. You want enough rentals to prove the market, but not so many that you're saturated by dozens of other landlords. This balance helps to ensure stable rental rates and consistent tenant quality. There you have it, the 7 best types of rental properties for beginner investors. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. Turnkey, single-family homes that need minimum work. Properties in C2B neighborhoods. Properties with clear exit strategies. Properties with immediate income potential. Properties in a stable market. Properties with manageable maintenance requirements. And finally, properties with strong rental history. Remember, the key to success as a beginner investor isn't about finding the absolute highest returns or the biggest properties. It's about finding properties that allow you to learn and grow while minimizing your risk. Start with these types of properties, build your confidence and experience. Then you can move on to more complex investments as your knowledge grows. If you're ready to take action on your real estate investing journey, focus on finding properties that match these criteria. They might not be the most exciting properties out there, but they're the ones that will give you the best foundation for long-term success in real estate investing.